Let's go.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. So gentlemen, I think tonight we can safely say you two created history in the first MMA match that ever finished because both of you were bleeding too much. What's it like knowing that you two went out there, had the best fight possibly in cage warriors history ever, the bloodiest fight in history ever, and sort of what's it like? This is fairly unique as well, to be fair.
What an honour. That's an honour, man. An absolute honour. You know, think about all the people who fought in Cage Warriors, and people are saying this is, one of the best fights they've watched, one of the biggest Cage Warriors in history, and the main event, man. It's a really cool. It's a very strange outcome, but a really cool outcome at the same time.
It's nice to see you both here, it's all happy, it's all friends. It was lovely at the end of the fight seeing you both on top of the cage, together. Really good for the sport, everyone loves that sort of thing. So obviously all in good spirits, but obviously this needs to happen again. I'm sure you both want to do that. Sure. Is it going to happen here, or is it going to happen in the US somewhere, or in Copenhagen?
That's up to the higher powers. It could be, I feel like the performance we put on deserves like UFC and Fight of the Night money. So,
50 G's, yeah?
60. At least. So yeah, I'm up for whatever.
But no, great fight. I said that's easy. That was easily fight of the night tonight, and that's saying something with some of the fights we did see this evening. There was a lot of shocks, a lot of surprises as well, and you topped it off with an even bigger surprise. So, in your career, have you even seen this happen before, or happened to any teammates before? Because for us, this is a new thing.
I was thinking when I was, because Nicholas caught me with a big cross in like the second or third round, and I felt my nose clench, blood just started like pouring out, and there was that much blood there, and he was on top of me, he was elbowing my face, and I was actually thinking, is there a rule for this? Like, because I was like swimming in blood, and I couldn't even stand up, and I was like, I think my only escape from bot was when you slipped on blood, and you slipped on some blood, and it allowed me to get back up, and I was like, jackpot. Yeah, man. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, there was a few comments upstairs saying the Bambi legs were coming out, and we knew that wasn't because you were rocked. It was because literally it was like a swimming pool in there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like skating on ice.
Nicholas
without ice skates.
Nicholas wouldn't have taken me down. It wasn't for the blood.
We'll see in the next fight.
So, Nicholas, what were you thinking when you were on top of our man here? But no disrespect to yourself, but it looks like you were dominating. You were landing some strong strikes, and the ref stood you up. You must be thinking, I could have finished. You put your arms out. What were you thinking?
I wasn't really thinking at that point. I was just, I trust Mark Goddard so much that if he intervenes, I know there's a reason. He's one of the best referees in the world, so much respect to him. So when he went in, I was just like, I wasn't thinking about the reason. I just knew that it was right for him to step in at that point. And then when he told me afterwards, I was like, he told us that, it's too slippery. I was like, fair enough. I can see why he chose to stop the fight. It's a weird outcome.
Yep.
It's a bit awkward.
Very, yeah.
In a good way, but it is what it is. It was out of my hands. It was out of Ross' hands. We did what we could. So I'm just hoping that the higher powers saw this fight, and I hope that they, not in spite of, but because of the performance we delivered, they're going to look at the fight and be like, okay, these guys deserve a shot.
Yeah, I completely agree. Thank you.
Guys, how much respect do you have for each other? This for both of you. How much do you respect do you get for each other after going through that in the cage for, as long as it lasted 10 minutes?
I went first because obviously Nicholas is a veteran, man. I respected him before the fight. Seasoned, experienced veteran. I said in a few interviews, just watching him for years. The dude's a killer. Yeah. And he knew that in my head, no matter what I was tweeting and posting online and stuff. And me and my coaches knew that we had our hands full with Nicholas, but I just like to be confident. I didn't want to get too friendly, man. But I've got massive respect for Nicholas, man, and I hope I've earned a bit of his respect as well.
Tons of respect, yeah, for sure.
And this fight's been brewing for a while now, isn't it? Obviously, you took the interim belt. It's been in the making for a while. Would you say it lived up to your expectations? And obviously, I'd say it definitely did for the fans.
Sorry?
The fight lived up to expectations. Obviously, it's been in the while coming, isn't it?
Well, if it lived up to expectations, in a way, yeah, I guess, because, it was the main event of the biggest Cage Warriors card ever.
Yeah.
So, to have a fight that's, from what I hear, is already been like all over the MMA press, you know, that might be a fitting way to end that show.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, yeah, it is a bit weird, like no contest, nobody gets to get the winner, but
I wonder what the odds would be for that.
I've tried that before, so you know, not that I want to get used to that, but again, it was out of our hands, so I feel it's not the worst way it could end.
And do you guys have a few beers together now after this, or?
Yeah, man, we've got our first beer here. I think you're on your third or something. The dude's an animal.
I'm on second.
But as soon as we get back to the hotel, we'll move on to the stronger stuff.
Oh really?
It's just so weird because like you said, we've known about this fight for 13 weeks or something. It was announced for quite a while out. It was quite a long time for me anyway. So the fight was in my head for a long time. And you go through the scenarios and the outcomes in your head, and before you get to sleep you wake up, it's on your mind constantly, and then before you know it you're getting walked out to the cage, you're standing in front of the person that you thought about for the past 3.5 months, and now it's over, and it's just like, what the fuck, it's just weird.
Yeah, and the amount of time we spend in the cage is like a
Yeah,
split second
like
compared to
nothing.
all the hours we trained for this fight. So,
Exactly, man.
yeah.
And that's why I hope we got cage riders and MMA a bit of some new fans and respect.
Yeah.
Because it's not an easy sport.
Well, guys, obviously two deserving champions, and we can't wait to see what's next for both of you, whatever promotion that's in.
Thank you.
KFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.